Namaskaram, Sadhguru. I was part of the Leela program in 2005. I'm from Gujarat but brought up in the US. And my understanding of Krishna was largely his stories of stealing butter and other childhood stories of mischief. Only after I attended the program, my understanding of Krishna matured and changed completely. Recently, I saw that people are misinterpreting video from the same program and saying that you are against Krishna and you said some vulgar things about him. How can devotees of Krishna do such things, and why are such things happening?
So, this video or a mischievously edited video comes from the Leela program of 2005. We're talking about Krishna's growth. When he's an infant and he comes into Yashoda's life and into the life of Gokula, he's just another child. As he grows up, he draws everybody's attention with his pranks. But as he grows further, then people start recognizing him as not just another child. The entire town, men, women, children are drawn to him. They say even the animals, the cows and birds hung around him. Well, this phenomena is happening when he's just 7, 8 years of age. So after this Kaliya Mardhana, then slowly Yashoda, who, as any mother would be, is fond and possessive about this little wonderful child that she has. But she starts realizing, this is not just another child. This is a divine possibility that everybody is recognizing it already, everybody in the town is recognizing it, but she is wrapped in her motherly love for a little cute child. So from Krishna being a cute little boy to a divine possibility slowly dawned upon her. And her love for the child, which was a motherly relationship, slowly transformed itself. From Matru Prema, it became Krishna Prema. Nobody could have helped it. It's inevitable, it has to happen. It always happens, everywhere. Here also it happened, rather quickly. He's just 7, 8 years of age, but already he is displaying that in so many ways you cannot take him as just another child. So naturally, she evolves from just loving this young boy as her own to understanding that this is a divine possibility. Some mischievous translation in Hindi language happened because I said, from being a mother, she became his lover. The word lover, probably in small towns where they understand the word lover only as, a sexual relationship, somebody went and played mischief and made it like I'm suggesting that Yashoda had sexual kind of draw towards Krishna. So there's a whole reaction. Well, in this, there are devotees who are genuinely hurt. Why is Sadhguru saying this? To all of them I bow down and my profoundest apologies for you to be hurt like this. But at the same time, I want you to know that from your wildest stretch of imagination, how do you think that I will go about saying such obscene things about Krishna of all the people? I will not say such obscene things about any human being, especially someone like Krishna of all the people. As far as I am concerned, Krishna is among the highest expressions of yoga because through his entire life, he displayed that he could be involved in every kind of drama, including war, but still remain playful and untouched. This is only if somebody is established in yoga, this is possible. So we see him as the highest manifestation of yoga. And you think I will go and say such a thing? This is a mischievous translation and a mischievous edit of a 2005 program, which is a live program. It is not a prepared text that I'm reading. It's a live program. Maybe I left out the word divine and just said, she started loving him as a lover. Those who are translating this, if they are doing it innocently due to lack of language, I would like to tell them, you can be a lover of flowers. That does not mean you're sexually aspiring a flower. You can be a lover of wild animals. That does not mean you're sexually aspiring wild animals. You can be a lover of the divine. This does not mean you're aspiring sexually towards the divine. So this is English language. If you have done this translation innocently, not knowing and translating the English words literally into Hindi and making it sound and look ugly, well, please correct it. If you're doing it mischievously, well, your karma will breed its own consequences for you for doing such things. But for those devotees who are genuinely hurt by believing this kind of mischievous act, I am extremely sorry that such a thing has happened and it's happened because of my video to you. Please do not be hurt about it. You can be rest assured, Krishna is of highest value to us. We will not say anything wrong. My whole effort has been to present him as one of the most mature spiritual possibilities on the planet. And we have done that in many different ways. Those of you who are genuinely hurt because you thought this was said, I would like you to watch probably there is 35–40 hours of Leela video which happened over 8 days. In that, somebody takes a minute-long video which is pieced together with the intention of causing mischief. Please do not go by that. And those of you who think on these lines, unfortunately, you don't come to such things just like that. You unfortunately think like this. Now leave Yashoda aside. It is well established in our culture. Everybody in that town loved Krishna. They danced with Krishna, they engaged in ras with Krishna. If in your mind ras means sexuality, are you saying every other man, woman and child and even the cows and birds were having sexual engagement with Krishna in the Ras Leela? When the whole town is involved, what is wrong if the mother also goes there? Because she also started recognizing his divine qualities rather than seeing him as just her child. It is a transformation for a mother that instead of seeing a little boy as her possession, she sees him as a divine possibility. This is a tremendous transformation for a mother and that is the elevation that you must give to Yashoda, not simply being reactive like this. And anyway, if we have hurt anybody, we're very, very sorry for that. But there is no need for any genuine Krishna Bhakta to be worried about me saying something against him. That has not happened till now, that is not happening now, that will never happen again. I can assure you this, you will be assured yourself if you see everything else rather than seeing this concocted 2-minute or 1-minute video.
Only if you see everything the way it is, you can maneuver yourself properly and go, isn't it? Yes? You're driving through the streets of Delhi. Now your vision is such you don't see things the way they are. If you see a bicycle, you think it's a truck. You know what a paranoid driver you will be? Yes or no? If you see everything the way it is, then you can drive through that traffic and go somewhere. So the first thing that you need to do with your life is bring clarity to yourself.
ஆர்ச்சரி காம்படிஷன் போனா நிறைய க்ரௌட்ஸ் இருக்குது. யாரையோ பார்த்தோம்னா என் ஹார்ட் வந்து கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமா துடிக்கும். அப்போ வந்து எனக்கு இந்த யோகா தான் வந்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது. சூரிய நமஸ்காரம் பண்ணக்குள்ள வந்து எனக்கு வந்து நல்ல கிரிப்பாட்டம் பிடிக்க முடியுது. பிளஸ் வந்து எனக்கு வந்து பிரீத் வந்து அதிகமாகவும் கிடைக்குது.
If you are able to perceive something that other people could not see, that is what makes you an entrepreneur, that is what makes you a leader, that is what gives you the necessary edge in the world. So perception, enhancing perception is the whole dimension of yoga.
Yoga has helped me immensely by raising my level of awareness to a point where I'm able to see my emotions coming, and therefore I'm able to respond to the situations that I'm in. And when I face these situations with a calmness, it helps my clarity of thought, and I'm able to respond to those situations in a much better way than I was able to before I started practicing yoga.
We value light because it brings clarity to us. If there was no light, you cannot see clearly. Where there is light, you can see clearly. So what you actually value is not light, it is the clarity that it brings.
Unfortunately, at the age of 12, I met an accident. A firecracker burst into my eyes and I lost both my eyes. Though my external vision is impaired, but yoga has given me such a profound inner vision and clarity that I can go through any situations effortlessly. The clarity and the inner stability that I have got has completely transformed my life.
People are always trying to bridge the gaps in their clarity with confidence. But the problem with confidence is 50% of the time it may work. That's a big problem. But there is really no substitute for clarity. All yogic processes are essentially about enhancing your perception. Because it is the profoundness of your perception which brings clarity to every aspect of life.
So let's talk about the concept of a guru. What is a guru and how does one find a guru? And why is it that different people have different gurus? Why is there… like there's one God, there could be one guru, right? So, okay, everybody goes there.
You're wrong. In India we have 36 million gods and goddesses.
Okay.
So, what is a guru? The word guru literally means… gu means darkness,
Yeah,
ru means dispeller.
yeah,
One who dispels your darkness is a guru.
yeah.
You can call him a light bulb if you want.
Yes, okay.
He's on, that's all. So, what you cannot see, he's able to make you see.
Yeah,
So that's a guru.
yeah,
Or to put it in other terms, essentially because you're trying to make a journey and you're seeking a guru, he's like a roadmap. He's like a live roadmap.
yeah.
When you want to travel uncharted terrain, you will find it's extremely important. Roadmap is more than God. So you will see in the tradition, guru is greater than God, all this they're saying because a live roadmap is more important than anything when you're lost in a unknown terrain.
Yeah.
So can't I find my way without a guru? That's always the question. This question is coming from a certain egoistic standpoint. Why can't I do it myself? See, do one thing. Using a watch, right?
Right. No, I'm not,
I'll
but
give
I
you
can
all
see.
the parts for the watch.
Yeah.
You build your own watch. Let me see. Something… it's very simple. I'm not asking you to build a computer or a spacecraft. I'm just telling a simple thing like a watch. Most people have gotten rid of their watches today because they're looking at time in their cell phones or computers. So, an obsolete instrument like this, I'll give you all the parts, you put it together, let me see.
Yeah.
You may take a lifetime, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Something so simple. So, you go to your watchmaker for a watch. So, what's your problem going to a guru for something that you do not know?
Yeah, but there is something different here. Now, when I walk around Isha, as we'll see soon, what I notice among most people is… the closest I can describe it is devotion. Some people would call it worship. Now, when you find a guru, it's not an intellectual… I mean, it's not… making a watch could be an intellectual exercise. Yet, finding yourself or finding something divine or living in the divine. How much, what is this concept of difference? Where do you come in with devotion and worship? Can your Guru help you without a sense of divinity that you find in the Guru? So I've used three words: worship, devotion, and non-intellectual.
Yes. So, yes, I don't know how to make a watch, but I could transcend my present limitations and go into other dimensions. Why do I need to seek that kind of support, a subjective support?
Yeah.
Because a watch is something else.
Yeah.
The Guru is dealing with you,
Yes.
okay? Because you are the subject here, not another object. So, the devotion that you see around, you must understand one thing, at no point are we teaching devotion, are we encouraging devotion. But why do people seem to be so, overwhelmed by the whole thing is, see, suppose you were in a desert and let's say you're really thirsty, so thirsty that you thought you will die. And if somebody gave you a glass of water, would it be not natural for you to bow down to him?
Yeah.
You don't have thoughts, oh, this is God, this is that is if you are trained that way. Otherwise, simply as a human being, just out of gratitude, wouldn't you be overwhelmed and bow down to him? Yes. So what you see here is just that. Nobody has taught them that they should bow down, nobody has taught them they should be this way or that way. That is not at all encouraged. But because of what they have received, the overwhelming nature of what they have received, when that sense of overwhelming experience is happening within a human being, to bow down is a very, very natural thing.
Yeah.
So, why is it, I want to ask you this question, why is it the moment somebody begins to think that he's an intellectual, he's against devotion? I'm asking you, you're a filmmaker, could you make a good film without being devoted to it?
No. There's no passion, there's no devotion, there's no film.
Then nothing beautiful happens in your life.
No.
So now the devotion is not exactly towards me as a person, but the devotion is towards me as a possibility in their life, not me as a person. So nobody creates anything truly worthwhile without being absolutely devoted to it. It cannot happen.
See you soon for more discoveries and learning. Don't forget to subscribe and invite your friends to be part of this community of mutual growth.